Morning, Jeff.
See, Heather, you give a monkey a typewriter.
All right, I'm gonna run into my office and start checking in these people.
We have people who are already waiting.
Yep.
Now, the only one I have is Ms. Johnson.
I don't know. I gotta find out. I don't know who's on Zoom.
All right.
Hi, Alexis.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Did you need to speak to Mr. Bowditch this morning?
Which is my attorney?
Correct, yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll put you in a breakout room with him, okay?
Okay.
Let's see.
Judge Martin, you're not going to offend her last time.
Jeff, I
Yes,
do
ma'am.
have one for you. Her name is Alexis Sanders, and she
All right.
is one of yours. So I'm going to put you in her breakout room, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're
Here
welcome.
you go.
Mr. Johnson has me.
Hi, what's your name, please?
Cynthia Johnson.
All right. All right, let me check it and verify if Mr. Hadley's going to speak to you or if it's going to be Mr. Bowditch, okay?
Okay.
Jeff, Miss Johnson is here also. I'll put her in your breakout room if you can go back in there, or I can move you in. I'll
What
move you.
breakout room is it, man?
It's anyone. I didn't name them because we don't have anything. So I'm just going to throw you in a breakout room with her.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
It's time to refresh with a better virtual learning system.
Hi, Wayne County. Do you have Miss Gory?
Who?
Gory?
No, I have Mr. William Pitt.
Oh, I
Spelled
think you're.
Goree, Goree.
Yeah,
Stand by.
thanks.
You got split personality and block yourself.
What was the first name?
First name is Shanti, SHANTI hyphen Neek, NIQUE.
She's en route to you right now. She's in person.
Oh, they're bringing it in person?
Yep.
Well, alrighty. Mr. Pitt needs to go in front of Mr. Hinman, Magistrate Hinman's. He's doing arraignments today.
Okay, what time does he come in? Because Garcia just said they're gonna do it right now, and I know the
Yeah.
magistrate doesn't come. Okay, good.
Yep, he should be here. Yep, if he said he's doing it now.
Perfect. I appreciate you.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too.
Heather, I am ready on Sanders and Johnson.
All right, very good. I will let them know.
Thank you. See for a second. I got a couple courts going on here soon. We got people in the.
What'd you say?
He was just talking, ma'am. I muted him.
Oh.
It's okay.
No. No. Give mommy a second. Go in there and make your sister and your brother over cereal.
Excuse me.
Morning. Hey, good. I came a little early only because I got to be in Monroe, so I was hoping.
Judge would be thankful that you came in early, I'll tell you that.
Thanks, Heather.
Heather,
Yes, Jeff?
I'm ready on 3. I have Mr. Vaselli in my office. We could do all 3 on Zoom right now.
We're waiting for, Emily's on her way up and
Morning.
then we can.
You ready?
Yeah.
Come on up.
Come on.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks, Judge. I got here early to get out early and.
No problem.
Working to a T. So far.
Your appearance for Mr. Ashton.
Yes, Your Honor, Murray Johnson appearing on behalf of the defendant, Paula Ashton.
Have you folks had a chance to look over the report and recommendation?
Yes.
Anything to correct?
No.
Anything you'd like to add?
Judge, I would just like to add, I've known Miss Ashton for quite some time. I think she was a client of mine way back when I started. This is her first offense. She has no record at all. She takes care of her husband, has Parkinson's disease.
Good luck.
And we read the recommendation. We think it's fair. We're hoping not to put it out.
Okay. I'm going to. All right. All right, Mr. Ashton, we're not going to put you on probation for all the reasons listed in the recommendation. Fines and costs total $1,300. That money is due within 5 days. What that means is either we got to have it or we got to have a plan in place.
I'll probably be just paying it today.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. Any questions?
No, Judge.
Good
No,
luck with
Your
your
Honor.
husband. It's hard on the caregiver.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day, Mr. Becker. Mr. Bowditch, what are you ready on?
Your Honor, I have three I think we can present on Zoom this morning. The first one is Ms. Sanders.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the name.
Alexis Sanders.
I think Ms. Tiroli's just getting ready to walk in the room. All right, what I've got from probation is that Ms. Sanders did not present whatever probation wanted from her for sentencing. Do you know what that's all about, Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, Your Honor. There is some paperwork that is required. I'm not familiar with, but there is paperwork that's required. And Ms. Sanders was having a problem receiving it by email. So we might have to design another method. I told Ms. Sanders it may even require an appearance in the court to make sure that the paperwork is secured.
All right, can we give her a date right now?
Yeah, to come, if she wants to come tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
To the court.
Ms. Sanders, can you come to court tomorrow morning? Take care of all that paperwork so we can get you back on track?
I will have my kids tomorrow morning. Is it possible we can do it Monday morning?
I'm not here on Monday, but I'll tell somebody. It's just, she just needs to fill out paperwork. So that's
Yeah.
okay.
Say 9 o'clock?
That's fine.
All right, so 9 o'clock Monday, that'll allow us to get you back on track.
All righty.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set.
All righty. Thank you, Your Honor.
So
Next one we have is Cynthia Johnson, Your Honor.
Is this just basically doing a PSI?
Yeah, she just didn't do any of her preliminary paperwork.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bowditch, the name?
Cynthia Johnson, Your Honor.
All right, I've got her file in front of me.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Ms. Johnson, who is by Zoom. Ms. Johnson.
Ms. Johnson, if you have a
name for the
camera,
record,
please activate it.
And Ms. Johnson, could you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
Cynthia Johnson.
Your Honor, I believe
Ma'am, do
Ms.
you have a
Johnson's
camera?
having trouble with video.
I'm having problems with it.
Okay, keep working on it, see if we can get it going. Go ahead, Mr. Bowditch.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a violation of probation for a positive test out of July. Ms. Johnson doesn't deny that. But reading the entire report, Your Honor, I believe this is probably the 15th or 16th month she's been on probation.
I don't know how to get on. I'm on there, but I don't know how to show the video.
Paid all her fines and costs. She has done her community service, and I believe she's in or completed treatment. Considering the fact, Your Honor, that it's been over a year on probation, and she has substantially complied, I was wondering if the court might consider ending Ms. Johnson's probation.
Thank you. Where's she in treatment at?
It is up in Lansing.
Not one of our normals.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
but I do have good communication.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're getting
with therapists.
paperwork from them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Okay, what's your recommendation?
Discharge without improvement. We did extend her probation 3 months and she still tested positive.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bowditch, Ms. Tiroli's recommendation is to close without improvement. I'm all right with that.
We have no objections, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, have a good day, Ms. Johnson.
Ms. Johnson, your probation is closed out. You're done. Okay, the last one I have is Todd Vaselli, Your Honor. He's in the meeting room with me. Roll around here, Todd.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Vaselli.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Mr.
Your Honor, for the
Bowditch.
record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Vaselli. Sir, your name for the record, please.
Todd Vaselli.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a violation of probation. In this, the violation of probation, Your Honor, consists of positive alcohol tests. Mr. Vaselli, and I believe him, does deny that he drinks and hasn't since last November. He said he's been religious about it, but he is a frequent and constant mouthwash user. Even carries it in his car. I cautioned him when I spoke to him this morning that can result in mouthwash has alcohol in it.
He was, but he's no longer on the tether. He's just testing. He's doing urinalysis testing at on-site.
So 7-Eleven and 728 was urine?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Vasselli, are you drinking the mouthwash or are you using the mouthwash to rinse out?
There are times where I do, like toward the end, take a little bit of a swallow. So I don't know if that's something that could test in a positive.
I'm not buying it.
Okay.
I'm not buying it. You'd have to be drinking it to get drunk if it was showing up in your urine.
That I'm not doing. But I don't understand how I'm getting a positive, Your Honor. I honestly have not had anything to drink since November 4th.
Well, alcohol is getting into your system sometimes. So I don't know if you're doing, suppositories or if you're working around something that's, soaking into your skin. But you better figure it out.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Trolley, what else?
That's it. He did say that he's been in communication with the Yankee Air Museum to start his community service. I believe he had an appointment at GrowthWorks. I've yet to receive any documentation, but I know that he's.
What's going on with treatment with GrowthWorks?
So, Your Honor, I've been battling kidney stones for the past 4 or 5 months. I've been in and out of the hospital 5 times. I had an appointment on July 19th to meet with Denise from GrowthWorks. However, I had to cancel due to my kidney stones. I have not been able to get in contact with her to sign back up.
Okay. Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
I run Bar Louie in Royal Oak.
And you were sentenced in March, correct?
I believe so.
And you've done no community service and you have yet to engage in treatment.
That is correct, sir.
All right. What's your recommendation?
Adjourn for compliance.
Was that August 29th?
August 29th or September 14th.
I'm going to give you a September 14 review date. Bring your toothbrush because if you're not in full compliance, I'm putting you in jail.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, he has been accepted at the Yankee Air Museum for his community service.
Say that again.
He has been accepted at the Yankee Air Museum for his community service.
Okay. You tell me you love me, but your love don't pay my rent. Get the hours done.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, what
September
time on the
14th?
14th? 8 o'clock?
8:30.
8:30.
8:30.
All right, Mr. Vasselli, stay in contact with Ms. Tiroli.
I always do, sir.
All right, good luck. Good
Thank
luck
you,
with
sir.
those kidney stones.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bowditch. Actually, we'll give her all these. You got Brian over there for it? Bryant, the one.
If you go into court, she might give you a notice.
Oh, that's right. That's up here. I put it up. I put it in a different file. You got anybody else on Zoom for Jeff? No. Okay. Nobody else on Zoom, Jeff?
All right, I'm going to jump off here for a second. I have to jump in with Judge Green just for a second.
Do we have any lives waiting for you?
We do have some out there.
Is he the only one that's here live? MIDC?
Hadley's.
Hadley's here too? So Judge Martin's running a docket today too. So Jeff's running. I thought
What's today?
Thursday.
Yeah, Judge Martin does.
Yeah.
Judge Green
So
does.
Justin, all 3 courtrooms today.
Oh, and Emily Gorey,
Yes.
we know that she's in custody. She's on her way here.
Oh, okay.
They're transporting her because they know it's an in-person.
Okay.
So they're bringing her.
Awesome. I don't even know what to do for her with her.
Oh, because of all the things that she has. What? So is she on probation or?
Yeah, for that, I think it was a malicious use. So she failed to appear, so that's not what she done.
What's the show cause? Just hasn't done anything?
Yeah, and I don't know that she really had, she was on, or was non-reporting and just no contact.
Right.
And pay restitution, but she did pick up, a new stalking offense.
Here with us?
Yes. She's sentenced, or she's due.
Was
for
it a-
sentencing
is
with
that-
on like 5 cases.
Is that a misdemeanor stalking? I wonder if we can get her involved with, it's around this case, but we can get her involved with that embedded clinician that we met
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, she needs some help.
Because she has 5 cases with that can be sentenced to treatment.
Yeah,
When, do you know?
the 21st.
She's on her way to see us on this one?
She's on her way here, yes.
Yeah.
Where did you get it? In what program?
We had a lady, and I don't even know like her title, but she came yesterday. I think she works with like the Romulus police or something like that, and she's kind of just gonna be somebody to help kind of like special cases essentially, like people,
Probation?
yeah,
Okay.
you know, people that can't pay their fines and costs or.
Is she from Wayne Metro or?
No, I don't know exactly where she's from. It was a quick little meeting with her yesterday, and we were all just sitting around, but yeah, I think just kind of helping with, again, like special cases or people that just.
Probation cases?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because I guess the Wayne Metro, they don't help with like treatment or anything like that. They're mainly just like housing and stuff, which, you know, that's great, but.
I'm just fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh. You know why she's in custody? She won't provide an address.
Oh, is that what it is?
Martin wanted to put her on a personal bond, but she won't provide an address, so.
Yeah.
It's all the same victim according to her client.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Who is this person?
Probably the same one on this case. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a report or anything.
I have Terry Cruz, she's due for sentencing this morning. She said that her daughter just had a baby and needs to have some type of surgery this morning.
Oh,
She has
no.
to be there to watch the.
I'm all right with an adjournment.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, it was an MIDC case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just make a note of the file, okay to adjourn. I just found out my wife's sick. Yeah, she told me last night that her stomach was messed up. And then this morning Cheyenne called me and said, how are you feeling? I'm like, okay. She says, well, mom just got here. She was supposed to watch the kids while I went to an appointment. And she walked in and said she'd been throwing up all morning. I'm like, yeah, news to me. She says, I told her to go home. I'm like, yeah, good idea.
Well, it's like yesterday, I, get home from running around and everything. I was like, oh my gosh.
so much for them. As a teenager, I'm like, "Really? What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, Cody, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, nothing wrong with him." And so, and then this morning, it was kind of not the best, but he said,
Well, you know,
"Why does she have orange?" Maybe it's not-
I know. You know, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, Evelyn and Theo both had like fever, but not at the same time.
Mhm.
So one of Evelyn's little buddies, yesterday, I think, well, Cheyenne's friend has kids that are around the same age. She had, I don't know, today's Thursday, I think it was Tuesday, I don't know what day it was, but she was like just lethargic and everything else, had a slight fever. So there's something going on with the kids, maybe it's just manifesting itself different with adults.
Yeah.
I picked Ron up today, took him to,
How is it?
tired. I mean, you can just see he's weak. He's up. One of the guys said, "Are you getting out and walking?" He says, "I'm up to 834 yards." Because he mapped out his parking lot on his hunting app, so you can tell how far you're going. He mapped it all out. You know, if he walks here, it goes there, goes here, goes there. He says, "When I get back, I'm whipped." It's just amazing. It's amazing. We got a Rolf
Yeah,
Kelly.
I don't know who this person is.
Let's find out. Yeah.
I looked him up, there's no any analysis sounds.
Probably a witness for one of the other cases, judges. Mr. Tilley, can you hear me?
No, it's still connected.
I didn't ask him, but it looks like he's lost weight. You know, he just looks, looks thinner in the face.
That's nice to do. Soon to one of us now. 9:45. It's.
Not keeping us in the dark. Oh, Mr. Weller's back
Hi,
up today.
Mr. Tilly.
Says he's muted. You're muted. Tilly? Hello, hello. Who's standing out there talking to those people? I can't see. Okay, I can just see somebody. I see a hand with a folder. Did I tell you my latest Tyrannosaurus Rex joke from Wanda? What do you call T-Rex? Small Irish
Mr. McGraw.
Mr. McGraw, are you using the services of the court-appointed attorney today?
I was going to, but.
Okay, so no, you're not. Come on up. All right, I've got a file here that we sentenced you on July 13, 2023. Ms. Rowley.
So we are here, he was requesting or wanting to get his medical marijuana card. So he wanted to speak with your honor
Okay.
prior to.
Okay. How long have you been experiencing back issues?
For about a year and 3 months.
Okay. Are you treating with a physician about the back?
Yes.
All right. What have they suggested or what have you tried?
they suggested to use edibles.
That was the first thing they suggested for your back pain.
Oh, no, for
Right out of
my
the-
back pain, I went and seen the physician and they pretty much said, well, I went for my medical marijuana card and it was kind of simple like that, yes.
Okay, then the answer is no. Because you went to a doctor to get a medical marijuana card and got one.
Yes.
If you went to a doctor because you were experiencing back pain and after a course of treatment, they couldn't find anything that helped you besides the edibles, then I might consider it.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Everything else all right? On track everywhere? All right, good. You're working? Everything's good?
Yes.
Okay, have a great day.
All right.
You're welcome, sir. Would you give that to Mr. Rowley, please? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. She might be able to tell us that. Actually, let me see what I got. Hey, Emily.
Yes.
We've got a Rolf Tilley that's an observer on the McCarthy matter. He's not the guy that made a restitution request. Any idea who he is?
No, he may be from the air, somebody from the Air Force, because the defendant is in the, he's active in the Air Force.
Oh, that could be. He's our pilot, right?
Yes.
When's that one scheduled? Yeah, it's 9:30. Have you been checking with those guys to see who's checking in and who's not, or are they all checking in downstairs?
They are all checking in downstairs. I can check out there.
Do you know if Bird?
I believe she is here, yes.
Yeah, just check on the 8:30 docket. Who's here, who's not? Weller's got to show up. Weller's not gonna FTA. I think, didn't we last time adjourn it so we, because he had a new job or something? Yeah, but we also heard last time that he was getting divorced. Good for her. What's the turn on your audio screen? What's that all about?
It was a Samsung phone and there's no audio, so that's what we do to catch their attention if they look.
That's the first time seeing that.
And now I'm going up for chat, to see if maybe they see a number pop up and wonder what it is.
How often does the chat work when they can't get their audio on?
A lot.
Does it?
actually. Yeah, as long as you blow it up like.
So it shows up like that?
Yeah.
So that's actually a chat that's showing up on that screen.
No, this is, I renamed them.
Oh, you renamed them turn on audio.
Yeah.
Like it. Oh.
Where are they?
I have no idea. Sure is a cute kid though. Yeah, he trimmed his beard. He was sporting that, you know. It's like- This is Steven's mom.
That's an old one, isn't it?
Yeah, their 21st wedding anniversary today.
21.
Oh, he's like 16 or 17.
I still remember when Corey used to hang out with the girls, and, they would have to watch Dylan, and, Dylan used to get in trouble for swearing. And Corey thought him behind the TV, what are you doing? Dumping the lime juice or lemon juice down the thing, 'cause that's what they were squirting him up, he would swear. So he's dumping it down the register behind the TV.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna rot anything out.
Yeah.
God, he was such a cute kid when Steven first started hanging around the house. You know, he was like, God, he was adorable.
This raffle. And then we're still waiting on Jeff to talk to some people.
Thank you. Ms. Rathbone, come on up. Are you proceeding today without benefit of an attorney
I did speak with an attorney.
this morning?
Yes.
All right, you want to wait for that attorney? It's up to you.
We can proceed.
You sure? Okay. All right, we've got a file here, incident date 12/5/22. Looks like we sentenced on May 9/23. So, Ms. Trolley, anything to add to the paperwork?
She did indicate that she's been going through some personal issues, house fire,
Wow.
stuff such as that. So I'm willing to adjourn for compliance and kind of work with her.
You want to go to the August date or the September date?
September,
And give me the date again.
September 14th.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, if you're having trouble getting on track, reach out. Let her know what's going on.
Yes, I'm applying completely today and everything. I'm
Okay.
big step forward.
So how bad was the fire?
It took out the whole back wall of the kitchen.
Okay. I'm assuming it was
The
kitchen
house
fire?
has to be rewired. I'm sorry.
Kitchen fire?
No, it power surged through a storm.
Really?
And it
You
came
never
through the
hear
back of the
about that.
house and the lines went down in the alley. I seen the fire department at the corner and I smell house fire. So I step up to the alley. I said, what's on? I'm on fire. So I run down the alley, not thinking of any wires. Pound on their door, guys, I need your help. So they came down, put the fire out. Then it was in the wall. They had to rip the ceiling out.
Wow.
Then they had to go upstairs, go in the attic, rip that ceiling.
Major issues.
So
Yeah.
I have an issue.
But nobody hurt.
Nobody
Okay,
hurt.
Good luck with that.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Keep her in touch.
I will.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, I appreciate you. I'm doing change right now. I'm gonna go over the machine.
How long's that been? Oh, man.
I appreciate you.
Is she having trouble getting the materials and contractors and stuff or? Wow. Yeah.
And before they do anything, he inspects it.
And
then
after.
they do it.
Yeah.
And then he has to come back.
Yeah,
and
he has to
inspect
prove it.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like some of her stuff, because the house is so long ago, some of the things have to be brought up to code, so
Mhm,
they're
mhm.
doing it the way it was, and they're like, no, we gotta change this and change this. And it's just- it's crazy.
Yeah, she said she's been out of electricity since that happened. She said they're running cold water, but that's
So
basically.
she's still living in the house. Obviously, my
Probably
sister's
not.
out.
Probably
Right.
not. Where's she at?
She's in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, there's no inspections.
I mean, but my sister's whole entire house, I mean, she was down to stud.
Yeah.
The whole entire top
Yeah.
floor was down to stud. Wow, she couldn't have anyway.
Hers was a stove though, right? That was a
Yeah,
dog.
hers was
Yeah.
stove.
The dog fire.
Yeah,
A dog fight?
my sister's dog caught her. Oh my God. Because he's such a brat, he gets in the trash. And, so they always pick up the trash and put it on something.
Yeah.
Well, he put it on the stove, ran to Starbucks, and by the time he came back, the whole kitchen was already on fire. Luckily, he was able to get the dogs out. And, yeah, it just, like any of the doors that were open in the house, those rooms were destroyed.
Yeah.
And it just, they, had to go through the ceiling, through the roof. It was just, I mean, her whole top floor was down except for like the two rooms that had the doors closed,
yeah.
but those ones would still be repainted and everything. And then because of the water down in the basement, so like anything that touched that was gone.
Oh my gosh, just issues on top of issues. That's worse than like dog ate my homework. It's like.
Dog burned my house down.
Yeah,
Yeah, that Top's dog ate my homework.
yeah.
He's so bad.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's crazy. I'm glad that the dogs were safe and okay. though.
Yeah, my dogs wouldn't survive that, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm thinking her kids, you need to get rid of him. She's like, what, it's not his fault. It is his fault, but.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then, because he had to go through the fire to get the dogs, because they were in the hallway.
Yeah.
He drug one out and carried one out. Well, when he put them outside, the one that caused the fire ran back into the house and ran and hit it with the cage.
Oh,
So he had to go back in, he carried the cage outside to get the dog out.
jeez. Oh, it's like, I know I'm in trouble.
Let me get in my cage.
Oh.
You're gonna send me there anyhow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
When
And
did
then
that
like
happen?
they had a ceiling fan
Mm.
and the glass globes like melted down.
Oh.
And then, so he had like carried the cage out, but while he was doing it, the globe must have like landed, it was like it's all wrapped around the cage.
Oh.
The glass slip. But now it's like solid, solidified.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's plastic, but it all wrapped around the cage, so they had to get a hold of the cage.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I gotta ask Al, because when Al went through that house fire, he kept saying, I'm gonna write a book, I'm gonna write a book, I'm gonna write a book.
Wasn't his, power search, wasn't his lightning strike?
Yeah.
But
That's-
this was,
that's
like,
what they
in the
figured.
middle of the night, right?
Oh, yeah.
He woke up.
Yeah. Yeah, I stood out there on the side of the road with him and watched the house burn down.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember clear as a bell, as bad as my memory is, I remember clear as a bell. He looks at me, he says, Judge, my whole life is in that house. I said, no, Al. And I pointed at his family because nobody got hurt. They lost, I think they lost a dog or two. Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, because of that, when I put my dogs in the cage, I never locked both. I locked only one, so that if they freak out bad enough,
Yeah,
they can get out.
they got a chance at least.
Yeah.
I never locked both.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's scary, yeah.
Come on, boys, let's bring you some work. Here's a great sign. This is for you. Whatever you do today, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt.
That's all you need. Take it. Take it.
We waiting for attorneys?
He wants to wait on Mr. Bush. You want to wait on Mr. Bush? Yes, he is.
What's Mr. Hadley up to? I haven't seen him yet.
Going on with, Charles, okay?
Well, Jeff's bouncing between all 3 courtrooms.
Yeah, he's on Zoom too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that is it.
Thought you were saying.
Oh my God, that hairdo.
Guess I can relate, right?
Both had grills of both races, so that's okay. Very talented.
Well, they did, rather than but they were pretty good, but I watched them in the videos.
No, you just gotta find it on the classic stations.
Yeah.
No, he did what he's saying.
There's no new rock and roll. Yeah.
He did. Yeah. I hear it on record as well. The bird fans, yeah. And, I totally relate to that.
I'm trying to be a good person. Sometimes my mom gets called.
You're not far behind.
Actually, I was showing it to you because I thought it applied.
Mine are defense purposes. I fire first because I see it in your eyes.
You do fire first.
I have to.
I could have a smile on my eyes and you'd be like,
This is a good one. I think it's true though. This you don't say you miss the exit. You say, where are you going? And that is true. I mean, I did that last week with my wife. Where are you going?
Yep. I'm just gonna take the long way.
Because we don't know how people like, isn't it? Where are you going?
I didn't know it was a regional thing though.
Because then they tell you to turn right now.
There?
Or
Well,
you
you know
have these kids that listen to it when it says, do a U-turn when legally possible, and then you got Cody going.
Well, to him, that means when I can get away with it.
Well, he just does a U-turn, he's like, you told me to, it's going the wrong way.
Well, if I get away with it, it's legally possible.
Here's a good GPS story. Casper, good guy, very temperamental. He had all four of the short fuse. Dan got arrested, so they were talking about their trucks and GPS system in their truck. And Dale was like, oh, yeah, GPS. What's real bad? Casper was, oh, yeah, I got two of those GPS. And he goes, it's a little bit bossy. I says, do you yell at your GPS, Casper? Don't talk to me that way. That was his verbiage. Little boss, little boss. I'm like.
Good morning, Mr. Bowditch. What do you want to start with?
Well, Your Honor, we'll start with Miss Rathbone.
Miss Rathbone, we already took care of. She said she want to wait for you. We just gave her review date September 14th. We talked about her house fire.
Oh, okay. Then the next one, Your Honor, at 9:14 and 8:30. The next one, Your Honor, would be Mr. Weller.
All right, come on up, Mr. Weller. Your appearance.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Bowditch appearing on behalf of with Mr. Weller, who's approaching.
William Weller?
Your Honor, today's date and time set for a violation of probation. The report is accurate. The things that are listed that Mr. Weller did not do complying with his payment plan and things of that nature are true.
How's the new job going?
I'm not working. I took my drug test yesterday for Lowe's. So
All right, so last time we talked, you had a job starting on July 10. That one didn't pan out?
I was in Troy and it didn't know.
Okay.
No, I was there a week and they weren't busy enough. They kind of hired me, so that didn't work out.
Okay.
So
He's also being evicted from his home today.
All right. So get back to Lowe's. When are you going to Lowe's?
I took the drug test yesterday. I'm supposed to hear the first of the week.
Okay.
And then I have a second interview sometime with ProMedica Hospital for a safety assistant, where you're basically just watching, people, dementia, that type of thing.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good luck with those job options. Go ahead, Mr. Bowditch.
Again, Your Honor, he is facing an eviction from his home today.
Yep.
He's not sure where tonight leads him other than his car. He's trying to work it out, Your Honor.
Before you leave the building, I think Avery's in the building today. Check and see if Mr. Taylor's here. Mr. Daler's got good resources right around the corner in the old court building at Wayne Metro.
Okay,
And they've got all kinds of services, homeless,
okay.
food help. I mean, all kinds of services. I mean, it's pretty big umbrella they got under, so they might be able to help you with some
Okay.
temporary housing.
Yeah, I kind of got sidetracked. I got, literally, the wife took the rent money and everything and went and got her own place behind my
Right,
back.
right.
And then they wouldn't renew my lease. I went to the VA, but they couldn't do anything fast enough. So,
Yeah, they might be able to help you with, they being Wayne Metro, might be able to help
Yeah.
you with some temporary housing. And like I said, Mr. Taylor's got a good.
I'll
heart.
talk to him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I understand why we're not getting any money out of you. Can you start getting some of those hours done though? Community
I
service
want
hours?
to try that. Yeah, and to be honest, Your Honor, my focus is trying to get a job.
Yeah, I get
You know,
that.
that's really where I just talked to Mr. Avery, and I've actually got I'm hooked in with the Veterans Court in Southgate with, I'm not actually believe it or not, I'm actually a mentor there now. But, they do some community service and I get their updates.
Sure.
I'll check with him to see if I can just have them,
As long as it's a nonprofit.
Yeah, well, they just do it with, they actually, it's through the court there. They just have different programs that they,
Right.
every couple of weeks they'll have a day where they're gonna do a cleanup at, VFW. Or maybe it could even be at the courthouse there. It could be just, that kind of stuff. So,
Okay. September 14th?
Sure.
Okay, that's our review date. All right, good luck with the job hunt.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Who's next, Mr. Roberts?
Aaron Lippett.
Mr. Levitt, come on up.
Thanks, sir.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Lippett. Your Honor, Mr. Lippett is here today for a violation of probation hearing. The allegations on the violation of probation report are correct.
All right.
And Your Honor, shortly, I believe Mr. Lippett is going to be on probation. He's currently on probation out of the 45th District Court, and he has a pending felony downtown in which, well, there's a possibility he'll be once again on another probation downtown.
Okay.
I guess I'm wondering if the court might consider closing this one out. He's going to be monitored closely by at least 2 other jurisdictions.
Yeah, what's the charge downtown that you're waiting for?
Drunk driving.
Third. Mr. Rowley.
At this point, I would recommend just discharging with non-improvements. We can handle these other 2 cases that he has.
All right. All right, it looks like, Mr. Lippett, looks like we've got 5 different files you owe us money on, totaling almost $2,400. Are you in a position to get some kind of payment plan started, some kind of monthly payments to us?
Yes, sir. I did make a payment last week too. I came in and made a payment of $350.
All right. Do you have a formal payment plan with us, or you just once in a while come and give us money? I mean, what I mean is, do you have a scheduled payment plan? Like every month or every 2 months, you're supposed to pay X number of dollars?
I need one.
Okay, all right. All right, I wish you luck with your other pending cases. Send you downtown, front counter, they'll hook you up with a payment plan. Okay. Good luck.
So you can just go down and set up that payment plan today.
Okay.
So when you go downstairs, just ask what collections is.
Okay.
Nice people, they'll set you up with something.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
The last one I have ready on is Miss Bird, Jessica Bird.
Miss Bird. Go ahead, Mr. Bowditch.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Miss Bird. Well, Your Honor, Miss Bird did not get her diploma yet.
Okay.
She's another one I'm hoping could talk to Mr. Taylor. She's homeless right now. How old are you? She's 18. She's homeless. She's living in Adrian with these relatives or friends.
No.
Oh, that's right. She's in a homeless shelter in Adrian.
Okay. How'd you get out here today?
In the ride from the lady that had bailed me out and helped me with this. Her daughter, she had passed away.
Okay.
Her daughter.
So a friend's helping you out get here. Okay. Okay. All right. Where were you living before you ended up in Adrian?
Here.
Okay.
Inkster.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think Avery can help.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, something. Now, she does have an outstanding warrant for retail fraud, which is, it's not excusable, Your Honor. but I think
2A.
It's understandable.
2A, that's down,
It's
is that Adrian Court? Okay, all
It's
right,
Walmart.
all right, okay,
And I told her she has to address it,
yeah,
but it kind of goes along with her condition right now.
Yeah,
Your Honor.
yeah.
Again, it's not excusable.
yeah. And I'm sure Mr. Bowdy's told them, I'm just gonna reinforce what I think he's already told you. I know you're probably scared to go to the court in Adrian because of the warrant, but you're always better off walking in on your own volition than getting picked up on a warrant somewhere. You walk in, the court's much more likely to work with you to give you some time to work something out.
See, I wasn't even aware I had the warrant until he told me
Yeah.
this morning, because like they had me fill out the paperwork I couldn't return to Walmart.
Right, right,
But I
right.
didn't know it escalated. that
If you
far.
can, the lady that gave you a ride here today,
Yeah,
she waiting for you?
yeah,
She could take you back to Adrian.
yeah.
See if you can get her to stop by the court. So you just walk in and say, look, this is my situation. I got a ride today, so I got up here so I could say, what are my options? Because I'm broke, I'm homeless, I'm in a shelter, but I don't want you guys out there looking for me.
Right.
Okay, all right. Let's see. So basically, it's just, I wanted to see a diploma. That was all, right? That's all you got to do to make me happy, right? Well, stay out of trouble. Okay, all right. And I'm assuming the diploma has taken a back seat to trying to find a stable place to live. Okay.
But I have 2 jobs and stuff.
Okay, let's do this. Let's set her up with a review date. Just because I want to have a chance to talk to you on a regular basis, make sure you're getting all the resources available to you. So we'll set you up for a review date, September 14th. In the meantime, we'll get you downstairs and hook you up with Mr. Taylor. Hopefully he can help you with some resources.
Okay. Just go downstairs and if anybody asks you, tell them you're waiting for Mr. Taylor. Your Honor, that's all I have right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Myers, chapter. Yeah. Tell you found that on the floor. Thank you. Yeah, and do this, call down there and tell Avery we're sent her down there. Tell him about Weller too. Tell him
I
about
think
Weller
everybody
too.
else is.
Want to talk
other
about
than
it.
her.
Actually, they both got the same problem, you place to live. Good morning. Hey, did you get a update on who showed up for the 8:30 docket? Jessica Bird we had, right?
Jessica Bird, Cynthia Johnson, Lippett,
Lippett's here,
Rathbone.
Weller. All right, so Saunders is still a no-show?
She was the one who appeared on Zoom.
Oh,
She just
okay.
was the paper.
We had 100% on our show cause docket?
Yeah, and then that Haley Bryant we adjourned this morning. And then
Wow.
we're just waiting on Gory, but she should be brought in.
Yeah, thanks. Are you ready, counsel?
Yes.
Come on up.
Okay. Good morning, Your Honor.
Client's name,
Oh,
your appearance.
good morning, everybody. Good morning, Judge. Ron French here on behalf of Mr. Hubble, and today's the date and time set for sentencing.
It is. Mr. French, have you fellas had a chance to look at the report recommendation?
We ask that you adopt the report, Your Honor. It looks to be accurate. There's only a couple of caveats that I'd like to address you on. My client already is he's in substance abuse counseling through VA. We'd like to substitute.
Where's that at?
VA, John Dingle, dear.
Oh, downtown.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So he's working with probation on that. We'd asked that be in lieu of what is written here. And I believe she already told him he needs to provide some documentation, which he is in the process of doing.
I can't imagine, Ms. Trolley,
Yes, Your Honor.
Step over. Sorry. That's all right. That's all right. I can't imagine that the VA's program wouldn't meet the level 2 requirements.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, yeah. So I think we just need documentation from them so we can
Okay.
say, yep, yeah, I wouldn't expect it. Yeah. How long you been in the program?
Couple months. I've been doing every other week, and she's going to every week.
Good, good,
Next
good,
week.
good luck.
She had to free up some space.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. French.
The community service, Your Honor, I'm not sure what is going to be expected there from the court.
Just nonprofit.
Okay.
Does some volunteer work with a nonprofit.
Okay.
You can pick a veterans association. As
Yeah.
long as it's a registered nonprofit, I'm happy.
Okay, so he can handle that. He's got
Yeah.
heart issues right now
Oh,
that
yeah,
he's
we'll-
dealing with.
As long as it's not too physical.
Yeah, yeah, and if you can't, and I don't think it'll be a problem, but if you're having trouble finding someplace that's not just gonna work you like a dog, then you reach out to Ms. Trolley, she'll put you in touch with one of our guys here, Mr. Taylor, and he'll help you find something.
Court costs and fines, Your Honor. My client lost his CDL and he's a heavy equipment operator.
Okay.
So he lost his job.
Yeah.
He's out searching now.
We'll work with you.
I'm trying.
We'll
Yeah,
work with you.
And he's been out trying to get something else, but that was his livelihood.
Yep, that's not an issue.
Okay.
He'll set up a payment plan with Mr. Rowley. And look, I'm gonna sentence you, I'm gonna give you all kinds of stuff to worry about. The bottom of the list of priorities for me is the money. As long as you're doing everything else, including working on your sobriety, that's the top item on the
Yes,
list.
sir.
As long as you're working on everything, the money will work with you until the cows come home.
We appreciate
Not
that.
a problem.
With that, Your Honor, it's up to you on what we're gonna
Okay.
do.
All right, anything you want to add to what council's told me? Don't feel that you have to.
No, just everything that I'm trying to do here. Just trying to get better.
It sounds like you're on the right track, Mr. Hubble. So just,
Yeah, but the team is.
Work the program.
So we've been
Yeah.
working on me.
yeah, work the program. Lots of help out there. People just got to ask for it.
Yes, sir.
And it sounds like you are. All right, so I'm going to go along with the recommendations, put you on probation for 6 months. Mr. Rowley had recommended 10 items that you went over with Mr. French. I'm adopting each of those 10, so it's now 10 court orders, not recommendations. Fines and costs on the file total $1,400. As I said, work out a payment plan with her and don't worry about it. Don't give money a second thought. We'll worry about that when all the other boxes get ticked off.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
Anything else, gentlemen?
I'll take care of it no matter what.
All right. Like I said, you get everything else on the list taken care of. We'll worry about money later.
Keeping the house open.
Sobriety is first thing. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck.
As
Good to see you,
always,
Mr.
good
French.
seeing everybody.
Thank you.
That's all right. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually trying.
Thank you.
Couple? Yeah.
Okay. Council, I am ready for your appearance on the People versus McCarthy.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Ellen Michaels, on behalf of Keegan McCarthy, my P number is 67943. Keegan, state your name.
Keegan McCarthy.
Thank you.
Today's the
Council,
date.
had you two, go ahead.
Today's the date time set for sentencing. Mr. McCarthy and I have had the opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. There are no additions, corrections, or deletions.
Thank you. Anything to add from you or your client?
That my client is a captain in the U.S. Air Force. The recommendations by the probation department is an excellent recommendation. We ask that you adopt it. My client has, since this incident, undergone intensive treatment with the military, both for mental health as well as substance abuse. He is thriving with the support that he has in place. And he has learned a lot and gained a lot from this experience. So we ask that you go along with the probation recommendations.
Thank you. Mr. McCarthy, don't feel that you have to, but is there anything you want to add at this point?
No, sir.
All right. And Mr. Daniels, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Counsel, Mr. Daniels, and I'm not sure if you saw his restitution request as part of his victim statement. I don't know if you saw that as part of the package from probation or not.
I did not
yes,
see
sir.
the victim statement.
Okay.
I apologize. I did not send it to her, but I can.
Yeah, we can provide a base. Bottom line is Mr. Daniels is seeking restitution of $6,500 for loss of his truck. So what we've got is basically we've got that on a piece of paper, and we've got a series of photos of the damaged vehicle. I'm trying to figure out the most expeditious way to do this. So I'm thinking maybe we could put you and Mr. Daniels in a breakout room. You could talk to him based on what he can share with you today. Then we can determine whether or not you and Mr. McCarthy are ready to go forward today, or if we want to schedule a full-blown restitution hearing. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
All right, Mr. Daniels, is that all right with you?
That is fine, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna put you and counsel in a breakout room. Ms. Michaels, when you're ready, you know how to get out of the breakout room, come back to the meeting, I assume.
Yes, thank you.
All right, and Mr. McCarthy, just hang out. All right, what do we got? Sorry. Probably won't hurt anything in that one. It's not like he had a lot of documentation.
And did I have to hit any other button, recap, anything like that on that probation? Just the 360, just the months of the 360 is what you would go back in and do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Thank you.
So we should have, oh, Mr. Hubble, I got Snyder from 915. You haven't heard from an attorney, Dennis Whittle, have you, or Whitty, have you?
No, I have not.
Huh. Okay. So.
Megan, I just texted you. Can you look at your text, please?
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Okay, great. Perfect. We're ready to proceed if anybody's in the courtroom to hear that.
The judge did just step out, but he will be back momentarily.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Keegan, can you pay that today so we can close this out?
Yes.
Okay, great.
How will it be paid? I'm sorry, guys. I just got in here. What's going on?
So, sir, Mr. McCarthy agrees to that amount. He can pay that today. We're waiting for the judge to get back.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Nothing, Jay? Nope, we got, one out here, but I didn't, then I got paid out of here for something.
She was on, because she was 9:15. Well,
Give me 2 names.
Carl.
Oop.
Carl,
No.
but she's not.
Schneider and, was it Hubble you said?
No, I think it was.
Say what?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
How are you?
Good. Nice to see you in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Max.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Coming with him.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to, so I emailed you your pre-sentence interview, did you get a chance to read over it?
Yeah, I read over it.
Okay. Okay.
I have to read that.
Oh, are you?
No one ever thinks I'm young. You're like one million. It's because I look young. I'm not that young. 29.
Okay, well, okay, Maxwell Goodman, okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's so funny. This is like 100% of the time. And when I go check in downstairs, they usually be gone. Sure you. My best client over here who does everything he's supposed to do and like makes my life much easier. You know they're not all like that.
Oh, yeah.
Happens. No, I tell them. Yeah.
Ms. Michaels, did you want to speak to your client?
I already did. We're ready to go.
Okay.
We're at a bar. Safety bag. Only watching summer fade away.
And I was talking to Heather about it yesterday or the day before, whenever, it's been like the rainiest summer.
July was pretty bad.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. For pegs,
And he's appearing on Zoom because he's,
Steve Rise, report back to session on Ryan Oakley.
Come on up, gentlemen. Oh, good, good, good. Counsel, I'll be right back with you on Zoom. Just give me a second.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Maxwell Dubin, P number 86012 on behalf of Mr. Vega, who stands to my right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Have you fellas had a chance to look at the report and recommendation?
I did, Your Honor. No additions, corrections, or deletions need to be made.
All right. Anything you want to add?
I would just add that my client has done everything this court's asked of him. He's been a great client to deal with. I know he's learned his lesson. I highly, highly doubt you'll ever see him back here.
Good.
It was a good learning experience for him. He's ready to move on. As much as he likes seeing you, Your Honor, he's ready to move on and not see you again.
I don't blame. I don't take it personally. All right. Anything you want to add, Mr. Vega?
Same thing that I did learn my lesson, and I've been staying on the right track.
Good.
And I kind of but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to stay on the right track.
Good, good. All right. I'm going to go along with recommendation. I'm not going to put you on probation. It's a fines and cost matter. $1,500 is the total. That money's due within 5 days, which means we got to have it or we got to have a plan in place. So if you want to set up a payment plan, just go downstairs, make that happen on the first floor.
I'll go walk him down.
Anything
Thank
else?
you so much, Your Honor. Hope
Have
you
a good
have
day. All right, Miss Michael, we're back on the record.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to talk to the complainant of the case or the victim of the case. Mr. McCarthy and I discussed it. We agree that $75 is an appropriate amount, and Mr. McCarthy can pay it today as long as he's given instructions of how to do that.
I got it, Jamie. Thank you, counsel. Did you and Mr. Daniels discuss how we take care of that payment?
We did not. I didn't know if you wanted to do it through the court or directly to him.
Is it going to be a one-time payment?
One-time payment.
All right. Mr. Daniels, would you have any problem providing contact information to counsel so that Mr. McCarthy can just pay you directly?
That's fine with me.
All right, and then you know how to contact us. So give me a time frame, Ms. Michaels, on the payment of restitution.
Why don't we say 1 week, although it'll probably be paid today. He's in Japan and it's nighttime, so he just needs to get everything done.
Sure. All right. So, all right, Mr. Daniels, you let us know if you don't see that money in 2 weeks, let's say.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. I'm just going to make a note, restitution directly to you. Total amount $6,500.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Any questions, Mr. Daniels?
No.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Mr. Daniels,
go
if
ahead.
you could, I'm going to tell you my phone number.
Yeah.
If you could write this down, it's 248-202-3345, and you can text me all of your contact information.
Okay, I'll text you my name, and so you would need like the routing number and my account number, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I will send that right over to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Now, counsel, anything else from you or Mr. McCarthy before I sentence?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McCarthy, you good to go?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so on the drinking and driving charge, probation's recommendation is no probation, just fines and costs. And I'm sure that's in recognition of all that you've already done to take care of this issue. So I'm going to go along with the recommendation. Fines and costs on that file, $1,300. Fines and costs on the failed to report accident misdemeanor, $300 for a total of $1,600. That money is due within 5 days, which means we either have to have the money or we have to have a plan in place to get the money. So if you need a payment plan with us, you can set that up online. Do you understand all that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, anything else? Oh, I think she froze. I think Ms. Michaels froze up on us, Mr. McCarthy.
Yes, sir. It looks
Can
like it.
he can pay.
There we go.
Hi, I lost you for a minute. I'm sorry. How can he make that payment to the court?
He can do it. He can do it online, but if he does, we've got a third-party vendor that's going to hit him with some fees. So if he wants to avoid the fees, he can just go on our website and set it up for a due date that's beyond the 5 days. So for example, he could send us a check or money order, just set it up so he's got time for us to get that money in process.
Okay,
Understood?
perfect. Yes. So as long as he sets up the schedule, the date it'll be due, he can send a check or something. Okay.
Correct.
Great.
Correct.
Thank you.
Or he can
Great.
pay it. He can pay it online. Just get stuck with the fees.
Understood. Thank you.
All right. All right, Mr. McCarthy. Good luck to you, and thank you for your service, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You're welcome, counsel. You as well.
Thanks.
Pardon me, Judge.
Mhm.
Nice lady here is here to make a statement on the Pegs case. You don't want to talk?
You don't want to talk? You just want to see what's going on? Okay.
Just know, man, that Pegs is coming in from downtown on a van, county van, and they are not here.
They're bringing him in. I think he's via Zoom. He's via, yeah, Mr. Pegg is.
My apologies.
Okay. Okay.
But that's who you're talking.
And that's not scheduled till 10, so hopefully we'll get them on at 10.
Yeah, that's cool. She's also. We'll see. Let's see how the day
You're
goes.
already doing a good job. I will not speak for you anymore. They should do that.
Would you mind making a phone call to this attorney's office? Really? Is that something new?
It's usually our lines are all busy.
What's phone number?
365 0258.
0258. That's weird. Good morning. It is 9:55 Thursday morning. Brian Oakley calling from the 34th District Court for Mr. Whitty regarding the Samantha Snyder sentencing that was scheduled at 9:15 this morning. Please contact our probation department. I don't know what happened with that one. Somebody obviously dropped the ball on the calendar. I'm just gonna make a note on the file that nobody showed up. I left a message and we'll reschedule.
Yeah, no, 15. Vega was, yeah, Vega's 15. You charged him 15, but you only heard 1,000. I'm trying. You did.
Yeah, because I said 1,500. I hate the fact that they're transporting Gory and we're just gonna tell her to come back.
So is that we're gonna adjourn trial?
Yeah, I talked to Judge Martin. She's thought that was a great idea. You know why she's in custody?
Was it?
Gory?
Mhm.
Because Judge Martin wanted to give her personal bond, but she wouldn't give an address.
She. Yeah.
Do we know what Mr. Peggs is in custody of? It's not this file. Looks like we got him on personal bond.
He had an offense from February 8th of this year. Oh, and it was bound over to 3rd.
What was the offense?
But it was a felony malicious destruction of personal property, trespassing.
Thank you. Yeah, because the car was driving. It takes so little to get. Body panels are, they're plastic and they're thin. But they keep people safe. Another one will take a break.
Thank you.
So he's not. No, he's not well, it's 10 a.m. right now, but he's scheduled for 10 a.m. Oh, okay. So that's good. That's the way I was like, yeah. No, then I have to go. That's how I'm. Yeah. This is so hard.
So Aaron was the only one. You know, the information. So we see it. Hi, Shamir.
Hi,
Hi, I'm gonna go see if your attorney's ready, okay?
okay,
So just keep yourself muted till we're ready, okay?
okay.
Mr. Head is on the wheel.
And do you need to speak to the victim? Because he's here also.
No, we have a victim. You know what, if he wants to come in,
That's so nice.
Emily never used to be sarcastic.
Oh, she's just sarcastic.
She used to be, I don't know why. It's not nice. Go ahead. They slow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Keeping me moving, I know.
Squared up today, brother.
Well, there's no fix for this.
Spring.
No, Mr. Peck's not here.
He's not, no. You're over there.
Two nicer, like, hot suits. Why worry that shit? I love that suit, whatever it's. It doesn't prison breed, you know. So, first couple of years, it was about how cheap they were. Then it was about how they look. And now I'm getting practical about how many layers I feel like it.
Please rise. Back to session. I'll write in.
Have a seat. What are you writing on the Sheriff?
We have Mr. Peggs, Shamir Peggs, appearing via video, so if we could knock that one out first.
Yeah.
And Your Honor, if you don't mind, I'm gonna kind of hover, I think, towards you so you can see me.
Sure, sure. Mr. Peggs, can you hear me?
This way.
Mr. Peggs, you're muted.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can. Is there a video you can activate? Camera?
Yes. Yep, I got it. It's not coming on. I see both of you guys though, my attorney and Mr. Judge Oakley.
Not gonna happen today.
Mr. Peggs, your mother can help you out with the camera.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I see you guys. My camera isn't coming up though.
That's all right.
Mr. Peggs, we recognize your voice and thank you for acknowledging it yourself. We're good to hear.
Yeah, I'm okay. All right, today's date time set for sentencing counsel. Have you and Mr. Peggs had a chance to go over the report and recommendation?
In fact, we have, Your Honor. We're prepared to move forward with sentencing at this time.
Where is my report recommendation? Do you have it?
Oh, Your Honor, in this one, I don't believe there was.
Oh, there was no
recommendation.
PSI.
This was a disorderly.
Yeah.
That was the last remaining matter that had not been resolved by Mr. Gozi and myself as part of that global.
Oh, that's
resolution.
right. That's right.
Only reason being
Thank
is this had jurisdiction that was outside of the Wayne County prosecutor's
Yep. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So tell me what you know about his sentence that he's currently under.
So, Mr. Peggs, the judge and I are talking about the other cases that both Mr. Gozi and myself helped you out with. We're gonna have a quick discussion about what those were. So there was one consistent complainant throughout all of these cases. It's his grandmother. Correct?
I think.
Yes. So this was the last remaining instance. My understanding with Mr. Gozi's resolution was there was a home invasion that was reduced. So I believe that he was looking at all misdemeanor counts that came out of the resolution of Wayne County. Mr. Peggs, did your plea out of Wayne County result in any felony convictions? Mr. Peggs,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You said what now?
Mr. Peggs, did Mr. Gozi's plea resolution, did that result in any felony convictions out of Wayne County Circuit Court?
Yes.
Okay, so I misunderstood. So he did plead to one of the felonies.
Okay.
He's still currently.
Is he still waiting on sentence? Have you been sentenced, Mr. Peggs?
Yes, they got dismissed, Your Honor. I've been sentenced with the Wayne County Corporate, and I got 2 years of probation, no contact with Nina Davis, and I have to do out treatment, pre-treatment at Higuera.
Okay.
So I didn't want to misstate it.
Yep.
That is my understanding. I know that Mr. Gozi had quite a few that were attached to that.
All right. Anything else I should consider before I sentence on this file?
No, Your Honor, just again that my understanding is he's obtained the treatment that it sounds like he really did need, and will continue to do so.
All right. And Mr. Peggs, is there anything you want to tell me before I sentence?
No, Your Honor.
All right. How long have you been in custody right now?
I'm at Team Jefferson. I was in custody for 51 days, Your Honor, and I'm at Team Jefferson, and I'm waiting to get outpatient to Hagira.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything? All right. I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. Conditions are no new convictions and continued treatment as ordered by the circuit court. In
Yes,
essence,
Your
if you
Honor.
violate their probation, you're going to violate my probation. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
In lieu of fines and costs, I'm going to give you credit for 30 days in jail and close that end out.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
So basically for 12 months, I'm still hanging over your head. Sounds like you're on track to stay out of trouble. If you fall off track and you start going back to the old ways of screwing up, then you're going to be sentenced on this file for whatever remaining jail time I've got, and it was a 93-day misdemeanor. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
As long as you can satisfy the circuit court and stay out of any new trouble, you're going to make me happy, and we're going to close your file successfully. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
What, Mr. Day?
Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, that's basically what I wanted.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Prawl, come on up.
So just to let you know.
Do we know who that is, right?
Yeah, I apologize.
It's all right. I mean, if there's further documentation.
The judge has it.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Tara Prawl, the date and time for sentencing. Ms. Prawl is staying to my right. Please state your name for the record.
Tara Jeanette Brown.
Good morning, ma'am.
Your Honor, we have had the opportunity to review the probation department's alcohol screening and assessment with their recommendation. Let's work backwards first. As it relates to factually, we have no additions, corrections to make. As it stands to the victim impact statement, we have not had an opportunity to review the evidence in support of the $9,170.57 restitution.
Okay, I can show you what was submitted, but is it Isinger?
Isinger.
Isinger?
Yes, sir.
You can have a seat, you're all right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep.
As it relates to the rest of the recommendation, Your Honor, we would ask that you adopt probation's recommendation with the one condition as it relates to the amount of community service hours.
Go ahead.
Currently, Ms. Prawl is the caregiver for her mother, her elderly mother. We know in some instances you can kind of take the kids to community service and get them involved. In this instance, I think practically it's going to be difficult for her to find substitute caregiving. Again, she's not trying to shrug out of what the court's asking. Maybe we can just fashion something kind of in the alternate, or something you could do remotely, maybe without having to go in. But I apologize, I don't have a better solution. I just sort of have the issue, which is kind of difficulty for her being away from the home for too long of a period of time between work and then her caregiving duties.
Right. So I've got some questions, and this is going to come out like really confrontational. I don't mean it that way, but this is a 93-day misdemeanor. So if I was ordering jail time today, who's taking care of mom?
My children.
How old are your kids?
My youngest is 18, and I have a 25-year-old in
Okay.
the house, so she works.
Okay.
But I can do like a food kitchen, pass out food for the.
Yeah, here's we tried some of that online community service, and it's just not the same.
I go into
No,
a
it's
church.
and that's why I'm saying I just don't want to do something like that. I want you to do boots on the ground, physical, help somebody in a homeless shelter, whatever you got to do. So we've got, as long as you volunteer for some nonprofit. So if they're registered nonprofit with the IRS, churches, soup kitchens, Salvation Army, those kind of places. We've got a whole list on our website the court's website. We got a whole list of places that are pre-approved. You don't even have to work with one of them as long as where you put your time in is a nonprofit, okay? If you want to make sure before you volunteer that we're going to be happy with it and it's not on our list, then you can go through probation and get it pre-approved, okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you you have to do your 48 hours in the next month. You know, as long as you're working on it, we'll give you time to get it done, all right? Okay, anything else other than the community service issue, Mr. Hadley?
No, Your Honor, I think we appreciate you giving us the audience to kind of discuss that issue. I think we've got some discussion about the restitution wherever. Ready to
do you need
address
some more time to look that stuff over, or?
We don't at this point. Well,
okay.
Just 1 second.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, if I have a brief moment to converse with the complainant.
Sure.
And the probation.
You don't mind talking to the attorney, do you? Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. I don't think you can do Royal Oak in 30 minutes. She don't want to say, I'll be there. True.
Your Honor, I think we've clarified it.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, as to the restitution amount that's being requested, and I can give you these figures back here. $33.43, the rental car, we would concur that that money is due and owed. The other figure we would contest, it's not that I don't understand where they're coming from, but I don't believe that there's a basis to show why my client would be responsible for the out-of-pocket difference between what the insurance company felt the vehicle was worth and what it had been appraised for, I believe is what that original number is. Again, under MCR 6.430, the ability to go back and amend an order of restitution. Mm-hmm. This isn't, this is final, but this isn't something that can't be revisited or reviewed. But I would state, based on my analysis and understanding of what this restitution amount is, or what the basis of the request is, I would contest the difference between what the insurance company paid and whatever this appraised number is.
Okay. Mr. Eisinger, the larger number, the $41,800 number, where's that from?
I believe that's how much my new truck I'm driving right now costs.
Okay.
And I got a check from AAA for like
$32,695. Yeah.
And I had to pay the difference for what I got from AAA, my new truck. And my old truck she ran into was a 2021 GMC AT4. The truck I got was 2020.
Okay.
Dodge Ram.
All right. So here's the question though. I'm not going to make a restitution order based on any evaluation of the replacement truck unless it replaced the exact same thing you had. Then I'd consider that. So the question I've got is, at the time I'm assuming your truck was totaled with these numbers. At the time your truck was totaled, what was the truck worth before the accident?
Truck was worth, I bought it when it was brand new, 2021, for 65. I don't remember exactly the dollar amount.
Here's what I want to do then. I'm going to hold off on restitution. All right. We'll schedule a restitution hearing. What you're going to need to do, what you're going to need to supply me with is, what was your car worth before the accident, your truck? What was your truck worth before the accident? And if that's $35,000, for example, and the insurance company only gave you $32,000, then we can talk about the difference. You follow me? Mm-hmm. But you've got to show me what the cost, what the value of the vehicle was prior to the incident that brought us all here today. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just know, sir, when I was looking for a new truck, I couldn't find my new truck anywhere. I had to go all the way to Toledo to buy this back in 2020.
Right.
And I couldn't find it anywhere. My truck in Toledo, that truck wasn't for sale.
Yeah.
Anymore. And I just know my truck that I lost is worth a lot more money than the
It may be.
And I would say that's very likely as well, but unfortunately, as it relates in these types of matters, that's what we have civil courts for and those type of things. Restitution, the dollar amount has to be directly tied back to the damage that they incurred. If that number isn't if it's a flexible fuzzy number based on Kelly Blue Book and some of these other things, that's why I would state not appropriate for restitution because of the basis on the finding of facts.
Right. So here's what I want you to do. I want to, you know what, let's set it for our September 14 date.
Okay.
With the idea that I want to give you plenty of time to do whatever research you have to do. Make sure you know how to get a hold of Ms. Tiroli, our probation officer. All right. So for example, if you luck into a good body of evidence and you say, you know what, I'm ready right now, and that's next week, you can contact her and say, look, I don't want to wait till September. All right. You've provided good contact information, so Mr. Hadley knows how to find you, right? We've got it too. So we'll set it for the September 14 date. Let's set it at, let's say 10. Emily, that work?
Yes, that works.
Is that all right with you? All right. So that's when I want to see what you've got to convince me of the value. Now, I want to make sure when you walk out here, you don't think it's a done deal. I might decide at that point that I'm still not comfortable ordering restitution. All right. As Mr. Hadley alluded to, if I don't order restitution and you still feel that this nice lady's actions on that date caused you to lose money, you always have civil remedies available to you. Understood? So the restitution, the way I look at restitution hearing is, I don't like to just say, I'm not doing restitution because I know there's going to be a lawsuit. So I want to at least go through the motions, and I don't mean it like that, like it can't result in good activity or a good result. But I want to give you the chance to present what you got. You might sell me on it. Hell, you might sell him on it. And he says, hey,
it's pretty good evidence.
It's good evidence, and if it goes to a civil case, the result's going to be the same. So I just want to give you a chance to flesh everything out before I just say, no, I'm not satisfied with what I've got here. Understood? Okay. Anything to add to that?
No, I think that's a great proposed solution to this. And again, we're not trying to be difficult, but we just have to, again, protect my client's rights and make sure that we're not into a.
Right. All right. So I'm just leaving the restitution issue open. We're going to sentence today. So anything either one of you want to add before I do that? All right. So I'm going to go along with the recommendation of probation. We're going to place Ms. Pearl on probation for 9 months, adopt in full all of those recommendations from Ms. Tiroli, 1 through 11. So now it's 1 through 11 court orders, not recommendations. The total on the file, money-wise, is $1,400. Ms. Tiroli will work out a payment plan with you on that. Any questions or clarifications required?
No, thank you.
All right. And you're good? You got the plan? All right. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Hadley.
Thank you, Ron.
So, Emily, did you tell her it turns out?
No.
So Emily, two things. Snyder, after I left the message, the attorney called and said that they're on their way. Said 30 minutes, which was probably 15 minutes ago.
Christine.
Are you interrupting the conversation I'm having with my probation officer?
You go upstairs.
So on Snyder, what's happening at 10:30, I've got a guy that's supposed to show up here with his son because his son wants to do his graduation pictures in a courtroom. So they've got a photographer and everything else. And then I'm going to lunch with him. So if in there, the attorney shows up and I can slip it in, I'll slip it in, but I'm not going to make those people wait for the attorney that was late.
Right.
If Gory shows up, I don't even see any reason to put that on record.
Okay.
So Gory's going to be in custody. So you and the guys work out how you figure out how you're going to explain to her that I've talked to Judge Martin. She's going to be sentenced by Judge Martin on the 21st. I want to wait and see what Judge Martin does with the idea. I'm probably just going to say, my file's closed, leave it to her.
Right. Do you want to go out to September 14th or August 29th?
Probably the 29th. She could be, well, actually, you know what? What do we got on the 21st? Could we see her the same day Judge Martin has her? August 21? No, August 21, right? August 21, I think.
Yeah, yep.
August 21, we just have some docket.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
only thing is I'm not in on Mondays,
That's all right.
Okay.
That's a Tuesday?
August,
Oh,
August
21st,
21st.
for jury trial.
Oh, so we'll be here.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah.
And what time?
Just whenever Judge Martin's done with her. So
Okay.
if Judge Martin's got her set at 9, just set it at 9.
Okay. Will do.
So on Gory, all you have to do is speak to that particular subject.
Yes, and I will need your.
That's no problem. My question to you, Heather, do you have to print something up for the sheriffs to return for you? Okay, because the sheriffs are gonna want to split like ASAP because they're gonna hear that this is like a 2-second thing. And they're not gonna want.
Yeah.
They don't want to load it back on the van.
Are they,
Hell, I don't care if they leave her on the van. Emily can just walk out and tell her.
they're not bringing her on the 21st, it's Zoom. Because Judge Martin.
No, what I'm saying is, once they bring that van, like our buddy Hernandez was yesterday, I said, hey, they're gonna Zoom right now, they could not run out of that.
Yeah.
It's fast enough, because they didn't want to load.
Yeah,
Hernandez back
seriously,
in the
don't
van.
let her get off the van.
But
Emily can
problem
come
is,
out.
We have to have paperwork, so that's what it takes.
But you're still talking, so I can't type it.
She's gonna do it right now.
You're doing it right now?
Yeah.
I was going to.
Now, that's good thinking.
Hey, we don't screw around in this courtroom.
Well, you don't, Judge.
All right, so I'm gonna give you Gory's file back.
You need it?
No.
Yeah, she wasn't up for information.
Just, you know what, this is. Also shoes in here, but I know Judge Martin doesn't
Yeah.
too.
Right. But with
You don't have to look further.
hydrocodone and I'll
Do you have any idea what time she scheduled on?
9:30.
It is 9:30, then just schedule it.
9:30, okay. I believe so.
Which one? Oh, yeah. Is that as old as it looks?
That's my grandma.
Have I asked you this before?
Yeah.
Judge, so then I'm gonna put down 10 for
That's
us,
fine,
because she has
that's
to
fine.
zoom in with them first. they
No,
can
that's
do it,
fine.
And then come over to us.
Yeah, and if we're doing a jury trial, I'm just gonna have Judge Martin tell her what's going on. Judge, I talked to Judge Oakley, he's holding your file.
Used Norco in the past, her friend gave her a couple pills.
Remember right? I had my truck crashed too, and I had to go out and buy a piece of shit just because I had something to drive. Well, because it was, but I was gonna be paying way more than this was worth.
Get forced.
And I only buy used stuff, so, yeah. I saw a Maverick today. You seen a Maverick?
It's, oh, you're talking about that new.
The new pickup truck.
Kind of looks like little,
It looks like a toy.
like Barney dinosaur type deal.
Yeah, the back end is just bizarre.
Yeah, the whole thing.
I figure it's gotta be made on maybe a flex frame or something.
Yeah, something, it just doesn't even look appealing at all.
But the guy that's driving it waiting over a year.
The sporty Broncos.
Yeah.
I like those.
The price tag would be good.
Susie and I saw Lamborghini last week, went to the movies at Imagine Camp. It came out, and I can't tell you what it is. You managed a huge parking lot, and there's a couple different stores where they back into their parking lot, kind of go into the Imagine parking lot. Oh, what, you know, Imagine parking lot?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is that damn? Seriously, no offense to your car, but the car was this color. And I'm like, what the hell is it? Lamborghini. And they were parked like in the back of this other business, so a long way from the theater. I'm like, all right, they're not going to that warehouse thing, you know, whatever they're going. Own a car like that and have to park it, you know, 3 blocks, 4 blocks away from where you want to go.
Especially in Michigan with the roads and construction.
I didn't look at the plates.
You know, now they have these
Terrible.
so-called wraps, you know that. You can purchase a vehicle and you can spend $3,000 on a color scheme wrap. And it'll look just like the factory paint, and it can be any color you want, any scheme, anything at all. And the nice, I think it's crazy, but the nice thing about it, when you're ready to resell, if you peel that off, you got a brand new paint job right there, no name.
I had not heard that.
Yeah, like protective.
But the problem is, who wants to spend $3,000 on, additional, but I guess if you got nothing but money. What I want to do, certainly, I think once the van pulls up, I think I might just, all we're doing is give a notice, take them right back. And, can I tell them, or you tell them, or is it you need to tell them?
I mean.
All you give them is a new court date.
Do you want me to, I can
Tell
give
them
a
Greg's
notice to
card's
appear
here.
or is
That's it,
that?
right?
Oh, 8:21. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'll come with, or. I don't think I'm required to.
If Grace regards to your judge is on its way down.
And they're coming in.
Wow. Okay, so let me comment this. Once they get here, I'm gonna let everybody know. Don't even take them off. the page.
Yeah.
We're gonna hand them this, say this is your next court date, and we'll try to get you down. You can run, right?
Yeah, I have terrible running shoes.
I'm also on that one that you guys are talking about, so we're just gonna